let's talk about it, man. We got some topics that we got to hit on. We haven't talked about Izzy's fight. Stylebender took a L, trying to get his second belt. He came up to 205 to fight the champ, Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Jan, if I'm not pronouncing your fucking name right, but name's stupid. So
He was nice, though.
Son, he is, and Izzy even said it afterwards. He was like, if I have to lose to somebody, he's a great champ. He's gracious. He's sweet. Like, it's so weird. There's some people that need to get themselves so hyped for those fights that the person in front of them, they have to literally want to kill.
Yeah.
Right? But Jan seems like this guy, like, he doesn't seem like he'd fight dirty.
No.
Seems like he's going to fight by the rules. He understands it's the fight game. He's going to try to knock you out.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem like the guy who would like hold you in a choke longer than he needs to or punch you one extra time after you're down just because. Yeah. And there are motherfuckers in MMA that like, they will choke you out, you're tapping, and they hold that shit until the ref stops.
Right.
There are people who see somebody unconscious on the floor and then jump on top. So he seems like this sweet, kind of nice guy, and he fought a fucking brilliant fight against Izzy.
He really did.
Like, he was ready for the leg kicks.
Yeah.
You know, Izzy was trying to catch him with that question mark kick.
Yeah.
Over and over again, he was able to block it. And he beat Izzy fair and square.
Yeah.
And it's a bummer, obviously, because that's our guy.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke to him. He said he's doing good. You know, it is what it is. And like he said, you know, like he was saying, dare to be great. And yeah, you should be great. Like the guy is coming up 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Right? To go fight the guy who is the champ, who's been knocking people the fuck out. And as far as I saw, I didn't see Izzy hurt one time during the fight.
No, the guy used his weight well, stayed on top of him,
Yeah.
and that was it.
But he landed punches on Izzy.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't see Izzy get stumbled. Like, he was able to handle the power, and Jan was just concussing people.
Yeah.
Like, one punch, knockout.
Okay.
The last few fighters that he fought. I don't know if you saw the last couple of his fights.
I think I seen one.
But he was just...
Concussing 220-pound guys.
Yeah.
Like big boys.
Big boys.
And he's getting into that ring at like 240, and Izzy's staying 200 probably, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know about 240. That'd be a lot of weight to put on.
I don't know. I'm throwing out numbers.
205 is where they fight at.
Yeah,
so usually you could probably maybe add like another 15 pounds or something.
I'm an idiot.
Like
I thought the fight was at 220, and then
no,
stayed
205. 185 is what Izzy usually fights at. 205 is where he fights. So there's a couple things that are going on here. Obviously, I'm fucking biased. I want Izzy to win. You know, but he did get outpointed. He got... I thought that Jan's striking was phenomenal. Izzy's one of the best strikers in the history of MMA, right? And Jan was able to strike with him effectively. Yeah. Izzy landed his shots. Izzy rocked him a couple times. I thought one time he had him hurt, but Jan was able to be in there, and Jan landed a couple shots. I thought Izzy was going to absolutely dominate him with the striking, but Jan was going to be big to the point where if he landed, it could hurt Izzy. And it wasn't the case. Jan was effective with the striking.
Right.
So what I think happened was, is in a weird way, and I know you're going to go, oh, you just capping for your boy, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I think this is the best case scenario for Izzy fighting at 185 pounds.
Right.
I think this is best case scenario for a couple things. Right. One, where he's dominant at is 185 pounds. And there's a couple reasons why he's dominant. One, he just happens to be the best in the world at 185 pounds. Right. But he can use some of his advantages at 185 pounds that he doesn't exactly have at 205 with those bigger guys, right?
Like
at 185, he's significantly taller and longer than these guys. So what Izzy can do is he can hop in punching and kicking range and hop out of punching and kicking range whenever he wants, while also being out of the range of the person he's fighting. Right. So if you've noticed a few of his last like knockouts, like I've noticed they come from these lean back hooks. Have you seen it? Like he dropped Costa with that lean back hook. He dropped what's the other Australian guy that he fought? Robert Whittaker with that lean back hook. Like he just kind of he exchanges, he throws his combination, and he leans away from their strike while throwing this kind of like up left hook. It's a really odd punch, right? But super effective. It's harder to do that against a taller, longer opponent because you have to commit yourself to being in the danger zone more than you do against a smaller opponent, right? So he's got to take more fights at that weight where you're fighting guys that height so he could learn how to be effective in his striking without putting himself in too dangerous or too precarious a situation.